Hi guys, be back. Da, 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 da. Okay, I want to look at the shop. Okay, is there any like new clothes I can wear here? Items. So I think I did save like the free stuff. But I'm not sure. They're like better eyebrows. I don't think so. I actually kind of like these clothes though. This one's a bit yappe. Even though it looks like something I will wear in real life. What other pants are there? I don't usually show my pants on stream, but I didn't know I was this skimpy. Hey yo. How do I get like more like yeah, babe. If I wear this, you all cool? You all cool, bro? How do I get up? Oh my god, about to bust. Oh man. Nah. Let me see how this works. Oh no, I'm naked. I'm practically naked, man. Bro, oh my god. That is yabe. Pretty yabe, I might think. What if I show my booba? This is crazy. Let me see my full body again. What? Man, I'm so sexy. And thankfully I don't have like a full body like portrait. Okay. Okay, is anyone here? Should I wait for a little bit more? I'm so horny. Oh. Okay, I need to lay out what we are watching today. Anything I saved up a lot of like stuff to watch. Definitely interesting. I think I'll watch these two videos after, like one Genshin and one Star Rail video. I think it's fine. Okay, I'll wait a little bit. Right now. Right now. Okay. Oh, Discord. I can just send stuff on Discord and don't know anyone that's like studying it. Wait, is there anyone that joined the Discord? Okay, I gotta go pee for a bit. Oh yeah, I did put like the thumbnail, right? Yeah, I gotta go pee. Yeah, this is the correct thumbnail. I think I like this kind of thumbnail. Even though it's simple and it's something I can do. Okay, I gotta pee. Oh, my piss off. Back. Ah, la la la. I think I should. Okay, I'll take the. Yeah, I should start the video right. Okay. Oh, tons of shit drops today. Tons of shit. So we have the Xilonen trailer. I actually saw a little bit of it on like Instagram. I think the post got like 80k likes of her rapping. I don't know if it's actually her rapping, but that's kind of crazy. And also we have Ororon and what is it? Chasca dripping marketing. What do they call it? Drip marketing. I'll take a look at this first, because this one just came out, right? What is this? She looks so beautiful. I'm gonna pull for her rather than Xilonen. I mean, I don't know. I'm really at a standstill. Like, oh, should I go for Xilonen? Should I go for Chasca? But I don't think I'll pull. I won't pull for Xilonen. I know everyone's gonna pull. I think I like Chasca more. It's not like you need to like pick one or the other. It's just that I prefer Chasca. I like elves more than furries. My god, I love red. Red is my favorite color. In case you didn't notice my VTuber model, I like red eyes and red hair. Oh yeah, I got this free on Hyper if anyone wants to know about it. My goddamn thighs, bro. That thick thighs. Oh, and she shows the belly button as well. Belly buttons is very important. I just like I want to collect every elf. I hope Alice comes out soon. So I think I'll pull for Chasca. But I really wish they like release Mavrika earlier. It feels bad. I was really hoping Mavrika was in 5.2. I'm guessing Mavrika's gonna be in 5.3 then. Okay, and then there's Moza. Wait, did I just really say Moza? Because I remember my friend said, this guy looks like Moza from Honkai Star Rail. I mean, not really, because Moza has like silver hair. This is Ororon. You're just gonna like put every like tall black male with this kind of Sasuke hair. They all look the same. Well, she actually has torn jeans like Xilonen. I don't know if Xilonen... I think Xilonen does have torn jeans. Okay, he actually does look like a bird. Oh yeah, I should look at their constellations, right? Skyborn, Chasca, Skyborn Arbiter. I'm sorry, I keep like splitting them up. Peacemaker of the Talocan. Vision Animal Constellation Voltergriffus. I think this might be the first time I'm actually interested in like an animal character, to be honest. I think most of the time I'm only like interested in Hydro, right? And I love her design, bro. Okay, and then there's Ororon, Shadow of the Night Witch, Shrouded Bat of Mixland. He's a bat. Okay then. Electro Bat. Isn't that Kamen Rider? Wasn't there like a bat Kamen Rider? Vampirum Spectrum. Oh, does he? I hope he has like life steal. I hope he has life steal. But yeah, I really hope he has life steal though. Okay, I should screenshot this. Hey, I can't type anything. Okay, give me a moment. I need to type something. Yes. Okay, okay, is this guy a 4-star or 5-star? Okay, I'm assuming he's a 5-star. I mean, every character looks like a 5-star, man. He looks so good though. But it's more likely that Chasca's the 5-star and then he's the 4-star. It's more likely. Okay, so I'll go for... Okay, now let's look at the Xilonen trailer. Haven't looked at it. Ah, man, feels bad. Ah, mommy. Okay. I am not a furry. Wow, I am not a furry.
What a beautiful gem. You should turn it into jewelry.
I am not a furry.
What a beautiful
I am not
gem.
a furry.
You should turn it into jewelry.
I am not a furry. I am not. Oh.
We should check the grade first. But I can think of a better use for you.
Okay. The disco. Turn on the music. I know this is cool music, but she's probably just an EQ character.
Truly a precious gem, and so damn simplistic. Could be wasted on a piece of jewelry.
I want to hear
Looks
the rap.
like these Saurians don't miss a beat.
Oh, you gotta beat up your own pets. Oh.
Time for a test drive.
Why are they on the disco? This.
You got a few tricks on my sleeves, yeah. Others on my squeeze, like freeze, yeah. I'm sure running no teaser. Straight, yeah, you should check a meter. I'll last a week or two when you got no idea what to do. Always on my mark, no time to accuse. Shining light, tell me the stage is not for you.
Oh, she did the tiger pose.
Lead every step I'm taking, every move I make. Pays the truth, but I ain't never gonna be afraid. You know I'm wild like that, never can be tamed. Even all this big, watch me skate. Every step I take and every move I make. Pays the truth, but I ain't never gonna be afraid. You know I'm wild like that, never can be tamed. Even all
I thought she was gonna summon a cheetah. That's.
this big, watch me skate. It took so long to dig up, and now the phlogiston is gone.
That's for the best. Better lost in the heat of battle than locked away in a jewelry box. Gems like these are meant to burn.
Rules are made to be broken.
So much more, down the drain.
Molani's the last character to worry about Mora in this region. Actually. Wow, then it actually sang. She actually rapped for like 30 seconds. I mean, it's like, okay, it's like 1 minute, I guess. That's so good. What? I'm not gonna watch Worlds right now. Take me back. Take me back.
Wow.
I'm only allowed to watch after work, which is like 1 hour and 30 minutes of this stream. So, anyways. Wait, they started showing Ororon. We have no idea what Ororon does. I'm pretty sure Ororon's like a 4-star confirmed already. It's been raining a lot recently. Man, I'm really like torn. I don't know if I want to pull. Actually, this doesn't move me at all. I think I want Chasca more. And you just have to pray I get both with like 20 pulls. I'll pray for that. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I pray to God every day. I pray to Jesus every day. I get every 5-star every day. Amen. Okay. Okay, let's go. One thing wrong with every 5-star in Genshin Impact. There's nothing wrong with Dea or Navia, okay? There's definitely nothing wrong with Klee as well, okay? I'ma beat your ass up, boy. He's probably gonna go in order though, which feels bad. Why am I watching a negative video? Just gonna make me sad.
With the release of Natlin right around the corner, I decided to review every 5-star in the game and pick out one wrong thing with each of them. I'll go as fast as I can because we have a lot of 5-stars.
Okay,
First
brother.
character is Diluc. He has a charge attack passive, but you don't want to be using his charge attacks. You either want...
Oh, wait, what? For real? Hey, what the hell? I actually didn't know this. He has a charge attack stamina cost. No, yeah, it's true. No one uses the charge attack.
to be using your autos and skill or plunge attacking. Jean's best team is Sunfire, but she has a 10-second uptime on her burst with a 10-second downtime. Besides losing your
I mean, I guess. Okay.
50-50 to her, Chi-Chi's biggest issue is her really bad skill uptime, where you lose out on a lot of energy, crowd application, and healing that it can offer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, her skill lasts 15 seconds and the cooldown's like 30, right?
Which isn't much in the first.
Which was really good in version 1.1. But I mean 1.0 as well. Like, but right now it's like you have Emily, which her turret lasts for like 30 seconds and the cooldown's like 10 seconds. The complete opposite of what was happening in the beginning of Genshin.
Place. Mona's Omen from her elemental burst only gives you 4 seconds to do as much damage as possible before it goes away for 11 seconds. It's extremely easy to whiff Venti's elemental burst if you're too close to them. Keqing is a
that's the thing with some outs, right? I mean, you try to like point to the closest to the target you want, right? But it ends up like might be hitting the guy behind because you don't know how the targeting works.
good character given very low numbers. Klee's elemental burst goes away when she switches characters and does not follow the active character.
If the out remains when she's off field, she's gonna be a S tier character. She's gonna be Xiangling. I've been saying this since 3 years ago. He could have been S tier with just this one change, but MiHoYo knew the consequences if that happened. Every damn team will have Klee and Xiangling.
You can't spend too long in his melee stance or his cooldown will be ridiculous. Zhongli's pillar could
true.
easily be
The infamous 50-second cooldown.
destroyed by collision issues, ruining his best in slot artifact piece, taking away some of his damage.
Okay. Actually, true. We don't know when Zhongli's pinner. Did I just say pin? Pillars go away. It's very random. You try not to like summon it in front of the boss if you can. Summon it on the right side, like on the try to walk to the right or the left. Like don't put it in front because the boss collision will prevent the pillar from spawning.
Boosts his team elemental mastery, but at the same time stealing their elemental reactions via his skills coordinated attacks. Doesn't want to be near enemy.
Albedo boosts elemental damage. Does Geo even use elemental damage? I think it's for like harder shield, right? But I don't think Geo needs a harder shield anyway. You generally never build EM on Albedo. Not Albedo, I mean you generally don't build EM on a Geo anyway. Wait, Xilonen's coming out, right? Xilonen probably builds with EM. Maybe it's like you can pair with Albedo? I don't know, man. Because generally speaking, you do not want EM and Geo to be in the same sentence. Okay, Ganyu's perfect.
But her passive keeps in a fixed area that's near enemies.
The passive keeps him in near enemies. What? You don't need to shoot your passive near the enemy. What? Okay, what's the passive? What?
Attacks. Doesn't want to be near enemies, but her passive keeps in a fixed area that's
Which passive? What? The passive forces Ganyu to be near enemies. What does she mean by that? Ganyu talents. What? Which talent is she talking about? Celestial Shower grants a 20% credit bonus to active members in the AoE. Right. Crossroad Creators. I mean, I guess what you're basically saying is she has to be inside her alt, which is not. I mean, her alt's pretty big. Like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Near enemies. A large group of smaller enemies can actually be knocked out of his plunges, forcing him to reposition.
Oh, that's true. That's one of the worst things about Xiao. It actually, he can push out the enemies that you're trying to smash.
All Hu Tao players have to learn how to jump cancel because their autos are really bad.
Okay, Hu Tao's like the worst character to learn in Genshin. He's hardest to use character in Genshin. First is, I want to say my personal bias, Klee is harder to use. Klee is the hardest to use character in Genshin, and then next is Hu Tao. I've said this already. Then you guys can debate the third one.
You can only get 15 out of 30 Grimheart stacks on her own, with the other 15 being locked behind weapons, constellations, and characters.
Wait, really? Okay, what characters are we talking about?
Kazuha can sometimes have a hard time breaking elemental shields if he ends up swirling the element they're made out of.
That's what swirl is, I guess.
And he probably will if you end up going against Abyss Heralds.
I think there's like I remember like Neomore said that there was a order to the elements that Kazuha will swirl. The first one being Pyro. That's why you always see like Pyro element with Kazuha. Then I don't know the second, third, and fourth order. I want to say Hydro's the second because I usually see Hydro. But anyways,
The element they're made out
Kazuha's
of.
still good.
And he probably will if you end up going against Abyss Heralds. Kamisato Ayaka's elemental burst hitbox is a lot smaller than you think, and it can just miss enemies randomly.
True.
Created
I heard Ayaka's burst is broken because you can proc cryo like every 0.05 seconds.
to kill thundering manifestations and specters, and gets quickly overwhelmed by larger groups of enemies. The energy she returns
What?
and specters you think, and it can just miss enemies randomly. Created to kill thundering manifestations and specters, and gets quickly overwhelmed by larger groups of enemies. The energy she returns through
I mean, she's like the Han in Star Rail.
her elemental burst is really underwhelming.
Team.
Enemies. The energy
What?
she returns through her elemental burst is really underwhelming.
You expect like a 50% energy recharge, like bro. What?
Kokomi wants to be on-field auto-attacking to heal her team, but she can't crit, so her on-field might be a little bit lackluster.
Her on-field is meant for hydro reactions.
Ito's bull.
I mean, you can technically just use your ult to like recharge your jellyfish. Refresh your jellyfish's cooldown and then you can swap out. I always do that if you don't want Kokomi to be on-field. I am a Kokomi abuser since day one. Kokomi, Nahida, Nilo, our item team for my Spiral Abyss all day, every day. I can attest to this. I've been using her for so long. You can use her like that.
Ushi might be considered one of the worst summons in the game as it only taunts and it does no damage.
Don't diss my cow like that, boy.
Shunha's incredibly niche cryo buff only procs 5 to 7 times. Yae Miko's
Okay.
level 4 Sakura is locked behind a constellation, yet it can be read in her talents. Yae Miko's level 4 Sakura is locked behind a constellation, yet it can be read in her talents.
That's ass move by Hoyoverse.
Ayato excels on taking on bigger groups of enemies, but he's stationary while he does it, and he can't really stagger them, so he's forced to reposition over and over.
Oh, that's
Elon's
nice.
passive doesn't want other hydro
You want him to be like Virgil, where he teleports while slicing.
units, but Hydro Renaissance wants other hydro units.
Oh yeah, there's this thing, right? Okay, you can maximize the math, right? You can have 2 hydro units and 2 other elements, so it will be like 25 plus 18 equals 43%. I mean, I guess.
Tainari's slow, hard-hitting nature doesn't really fit well with Denjo. Sino's elemental
I
burst
guess.
lasts so long that a lot of free-to-play support units can't really keep up with him.
Oh, true. But his out lasts like 20 seconds. I think the only other characters are like Nahida and Emily. Who else? Like turrets and skills like last longer than 20 seconds. Furina, yeah, Furina's like summons last like 20 seconds.
Forcing him to rely on premium support units. The issue with Nilo is that she blooms so much and her blooms are so powerful that she's often killing herself over and over.
This is why Kokomi's good with her. Oh, I remember back then I used to read like people would use 2 healers on like Nilo's team. And I'm like, bro, your Kokomi is like enough, bro. Kokomi heals more than enough. I think they like recommended to use Yao Yao for sure and then use Baiju along with Kokomi. I'm like, bro. Just dodge, bro.
Nahida really struggles against wave-like content because she would have to keep applying her mark over and over.
The wave. This is a 5-second cooldown, bro. Like what? It's fine.
The Wanderer is very vulnerable in the air and is often hit out of the sky. Alhaitham is a very combo
Okay, get knocked out,
every
buddy.
character, and any hiccups in that combo could really hit out of the sky. Alhaitham is a very combo heavy character, and any hiccups in that combo could really mess up his damage.
Combo heavy. E charge attack ultimate swap out. It's for a sub DPS way of playing him.
Dia.
Oh,
For a Genjo
he's not gonna say anything.
Catalyst user, he has terrible application.
Oh, that's true. When I first started using Baiju, I've been saying this. He has horrible Dendro application. I think he applies like once every 2 seconds, which is not enough. Once every 2 seconds is not enough. And it's crazy. Yao Yao applies more than him.
Unlike his elemental burst, missing a skill will generate no source water droplets.
True.
Risley's self-healing is not enough to keep up with the health that he's losing.
What, you want this guy to not have a healer on the team? I guess. Self-sustaining, I guess he got done dirty if you compare him to like Alecino and Chlorine, I guess.
Furina drains so much HP that a single unit healer is not enough to heal the whole team, despite
Bennett's enough, Kokomi is definitely enough.
her passive. Navia has to be stationary when using her Gumbrella, and the range isn't that good either.
No one you. I rarely use Gunbrella because I want to like E double E and then out and then swap out.
The playstyle that she offers only applies to a handful of characters.
Hey, she got D-Look back in the meta, bro. I'll always be grateful.
Requires a geo construct to reach max base potential, but only few characters can make geo constructs, and they're not even on her best teams. Even with her passive, she requires multiple enemies to reach the max amount of bond to life possible. She shoots with her pistol, but she also forces you to get in close with your sword, often getting you killed.
Okay, I guess. You also need to get close to use your E, right?
Siegeween.
Hey! Who blew this bubble? You all know the rules.
All babies will be beaten senseless by every able-bodied patron in the bar.
That's right. So who blew it?
Listen, what? What was it complaining about Siegeween again? You keep recommending worlds to me, bro. Okay, Siegeween. I guess Siegeween is just a D, not a good character, but I like Siegeween. I haven't been using recently, but so funny that Nilo's biggest flaw is that she's suicidal. I mean, she's supposed to be a niche character, but she does a lot of damage. I love her team. I love that Genshin does these things like Nilo, like you can only use Hydro and Dendro on your team. Like Chevriz, you can only use Electro and Pyro on your team. It's good to like limit your team like that you can use. Otherwise, everyone's just gonna be using Bennett and Xiangling, which you technically can use with Chevriz. Yeah, this is a really good video. Okay? I'll like expand on it a little bit. Okay, Emily. I don't think there's like any actual downside I want to say. I would say like Emily's. I really don't have a bad thing to say. Emily's a perfect unit. Okay, Moalani, I have something to say. Is Moalani your enhanced like shock attack? The enemies can easily dodge it, which is crazy. I'm like, bro. Sometimes the enemies are so big, but they still can dodge it, which is so stupid. And then Kinich, I don't have Kinich, but from what I've heard from my friends, Kinich is very hard to use in like if the terrain is not like in a flat circle. That's why Kinich like can only be used in like Spiral Abyss or boss fights. Kinich needs a big ass circle for him to fight, and that's why like you might think like he's good with exploring. I mean that's true, but in terms of like actual fighting, it's gonna be very hard if you're like fighting on a cliff or something. Hello, sorry, can you type? Hello, Titus. Hello, Barauskas. Shit, I opened music just now, right? Oh shit. Okay, never mind then. I wanted to watch this video, but should I still watch it? Ball of the hyper carry. Yeah, I think I should watch one more video. So kawaii. Yes, buddy. I have a PP. Just to let you know. You can hear I'm a male, right? Don't. Is there anything interesting to watch? I feel like these kind of videos are. Because I feel like most of these videos, right? It's like Jing Liu, this boring shit. Maybe I should just look at some memes today. I can stop here if I want to. I do think I should at least make another video. Shiori Candace. It's Candace. It would be interesting to get Collei C6. I'm not sure. Any like, or should I just go Instagram and check some shit? Anything on Instagram? Testing. How do people even do that shit? Like, bro, what? Oh, I think I know this dude. I forgot it sometimes like show what my friends post, right? Shit. Hey yo. Woohoo. I mean, can I look? Genshin top up, bro. Is it even okay for them to like promote this kind of stuff? If we are like a Genshin channel. Oh, it's mommy. Oh, it's funny when I look at my phone, right? It only shows like Genshin stuff. But there is like I don't know, man. When I'm looking at it from here, it doesn't show any Genshin stuff.
Topaz is one of my favorite characters in Honkai Star Rail, and since she came out, I was...
Okay, I think I should still watch this video. Okay, so the original like video title of this is, if I remember correctly, it was like why Topaz is the best design kit in Honkai Star Rail. Topaz has the best design kit in Honkai Star Rail. Here is why. And I actually like this because Topaz is one of my favorite units. But I cannot use her right now, so definitely not a design kit for like every team right now. But Fallout Attack is still fun to play. She was supposed to be the Fallout Attack, like what Kafka was to DOT. Okay, let me rephrase that. She was supposed to be what Kafka was to DOT. Topaz was supposed to be what Fallout Attack was to Kafka. Okay, what am I saying? Broken English. What Kafka was to DOT is what Topaz was supposed to be for Fallout Attack. But I think she still is, because she was supposed to like boost Fallout damage, right? But I think Robin sort of like replaced that. So I mean like not like you would rather like have Robin boost your full attack damage right now, but it's not like you can't use Topaz with her and to replace her. Let me see what's so good about big ass
Topaz is one of my favorite characters in Honkai Star Rail, and since she came out, I was one of the people that were saying this character will become better and better in the future. Despite Honkai Star
It's
Rail
a nice design. Nice video edits.
having power creep every time a new character comes out, some characters are still holding in or even becoming better. And today we have to specifically talk about Topaz and how good she is and how she is the type of character that a lot of people should get in Honkai Star.
Oh wait, summoning meta is coming out, right? That's one of the reasons why I pulled for Lingxia. Wait, because if the rumors are true that Sunday boosts summoners, Topaz is going to be real good.
But before that, I have to pay the bills. If you want to top up in Honkai Star Rail with cheaper prices only
Hey, is that
using your
facial?
UID, Loot Bar is the best place. Anyway, back to the video. So, after the introduction of Feisha, we saw that Topaz has the second most powerful team in the game according to Pridwin, and that's an insane number. The usage of this character is getting higher and higher, but initially it got skipped by a lot of people. So, a lot of people when they started thought that Topaz is a character that works as a main DPS that can't be used with a lot of other characters in the game. It didn't have a lot of synergy, and that's
I mean, at the time, I think she was. You could have considered her like a sub DPS that you could have used with Aventurine. Wait, did Aventurine come out like how? When did Aventurine come out like later than Topaz? Only like a few patches, right?
the problem with people when they look at meta in gacha games. Especially at the start, they only think about a main DPS, a support, a healer, and a sub DPS or another support, and people were using Pela and then another
I
support
think
to
she definitely like was under a sub DPS category though.
make it very powerful as a team. But when I looked at her kit, the fact that she can use her follow-up attacks and the condition of using this follow-up attack is so universal that any character can use it is what made me think, what if this character can be used as a sub DPS or at least a second DPS? And
I mean, she was with Dr. Ratio too, right? Okay. okay.
even with her solo numbers without another DPS, it was already good. So by checking all of that and then with the introduction of Dr. Ratio, we saw how crazy this team is. They had a very good synergy, and the crazy part is Dr. Ratio is free. So by getting Topaz, you just got a whole team. So with Dr. Ratio, people started using Topaz even more, but still, some
True.
people didn't believe in her. They still think that she will get power crept again. And it's logical, and it might get power crept in a year, but with the introduction of another follow-up attack user, which is Aventurine being a support too, the Dr. Ratio, Aventurine, and Topaz with another support team was insane. It wasn't only powerful,
True.
people who said we don't care about the meta, they're now seeing one of the most fun teams that is just hitting people.
You see, you can use your normal attack on Topaz. That's one of the reasons why it's a bit like Kafka, right? What do I mean when I say that she is the Kafka of follow-up attack teams? Which means that she will always have a staple in that system in the game. When you see follow-up attack, Topaz will always be like one of the best support damage dealers. It's like Jade as well. I mean, it's like right now, like Jade sort of does the same thing as her, but Jade, at least Jade is more towards like the erudition team. I think Jade will fall under like the. I was thinking Jade was gonna become like the Topaz and the Kafkas of this game as well. Jade will definitely be used with Argenti and Himeko and what's her name again? Herta for the near future. I've been using Jade with them as well. So yeah, right now the best sub DPSs you can consider under this game is Kafka, Topaz, and Jade. And in the future, sub DPSs will always get better. That's just the nature of the Hoyoverse games. That's why when you look at Genshin, the best teams are 4 sub DPSs. It's gonna come to Star Rail. I've been saying it for a long time already.
with follow-up attacks, but they can't use it. And although this team using Robmei was very powerful, with the introduction of Robin, everything changed. Of course, it wasn't only for Topaz, but Topaz was so benefiting from this character, it's insane. Yuli was a new DPS, she had a good team with her. And then we also got Fei Xiao, and who is one of the best characters with her? It was Topaz. And although she had like the second most powerful team, and this is a replacement for
For Fei Xiao, I for now I've been using her with like Imaginary Hunt Mark 7, which is really good with Fei Xiao. It's surprising I didn't see it in the recommended teams. Mark 7 is so good though.
Doctor ratio, even though Fei Xiao is more powerful than...
I mean, is this like... I know Fei Xiao needs to use like skill points. Topaz needs to use like once every 2 turns, I want to say. Robin needs to use 1 skill point like once every like 3 turns. Is this like... I think this is usable at least. In terms of like skill point efficiency, economy.
Just by replacing Fei Xiao, you will get the 4th most powerful team. She's one of those DPSs that are very universal. And with the introduction of Apocalyptic Shadow, she's shining even more. This game mode is just very good for her. Because people think of a main DPS that has some types of debuffs and think that the debuffs aren't gonna help. With the addition of having an insane amount of damage.
Well, yeah, right now it's like single target meta is even better right now.
Like being able to debuff and then do insane numbers, that's why she's not considered a full damage dealer. And that's why in the Memory of Chaos, in Pure Fiction, in Apocalyptic Shadow, she's usable. But what about the future? Did Topaz reach her peak? And that's the greatest thing about her. She doesn't reach a peak. If characters are getting power crept and new characters are better, Topaz isn't getting power crept. She's becoming even more powerful. So her place in the S tier, or at least in the A tier, will never change. And who knows, it might become even better. And
okay, this sounds like a guy who's obsessed with Topaz, and I can understand. I love Topaz as well. One of my top 3 favorite characters. But I mean, I want to say I'm not as biased. Well, for now, I've not been using Topaz that much, which is quite disappointing for me. I think Super Break and follow-up attack, which is quite funny. The other follow-up attack team I've been using more, like Fei Xiao, March 7s, and Clara, and Lord Cha. I've been using that team for my second team. The other team for my first team is the brick team, like, you know, Ron Mei, Firefly, Trailblazer, Ling Sha. I love Ling Sha though. But yeah, I can see Topaz making a comeback for sure.
To talk about Topaz, tell me if you want more content about Honkai Star Rail, and if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, that was the video. Bye bye.
Wait, is this Demon Slayer? Wait, what was this anime again? Oh, definitely like interesting enough. Okay, I hope Topaz doesn't get... Yeah, like I said, Topaz is the Kafka of follow-up attack teams, or the Jade of follow-up attack teams. So she will never go away. She's the sub DPS that will stay until like 2 other sub DPS follow-up attack characters are introduced. Which surprisingly, there's already another one. Like, you can count Jade as follow-up attack sub DPS, but I'd like to think not. She's like for the other erudition team. And then technically there's also like, yeah, like I said, March 7 Imaginary Hunt is... But the thing is, March 7 you can use it on like 2 different teams. Like you can use it on the break team and the follow-up team. She's used with Fei Xiao, so not really competition with Topaz. In my opinion, the real competition was Robin, right? But in the end, people still use them both on the same teams. So yeah, that's like my opinion. Very like eye-opening video. Thank you. I should subscribe. Did I subscribe already? Still. Well, I think I've seen his videos already. Wait, what was another video I watched? Oh, he plays Wuthering AS. Okay, then I'm out of here. Take care, boys. Sayonara.